I'm Jenny Drasler. Our parent company, Sinclair Broadcasting and KHQA, continue to work for you, keeping you informed on complex political issues facing our nation. We continue our Connect to Congress initiative this morning with freshman Senator Joni Ernst from Iowa. She joins us via satellite in Washington, D.C. Good morning, Senator.
Good morning, Jenny.
Well, first, we have a couple of questions lined up for you this morning. And we want to start off with this topic. Is the deadline to avert that government shutdown is fast approaching. Do you believe Congress will pass a satisfactory continuing resolution to fund government by the end of the month?
Well, I do believe that we will pass a continuing resolution that will continue funding our government. It may be a short-term continuing resolution. Now, whether that's satisfactory or not, I'll leave that up to the members. I would much rather see Congress passing the appropriations bills as they came out of committee. That's the way we should be running our government, is really getting those appropriations bills through. However, we have not been able to do that. We have been blocked on a number of items by our Senate Democrats. So we will push forward with a continuing resolution. Hopefully that will get us on a pathway where we can get those longer term appropriations bills done.
And do you believe important issues like Zika funding and disaster relief will most likely be attached to it, or thinking maybe not?
I believe they will. I have not seen the text of the continuing resolution yet, but that has been discussion. We know how important the Zika funding is. We know how important many other items are. So we will continue to sort through that, but I believe that will be part of the pathway forward as we work on this short-term continuing resolution.
And now, kind of switching gears here, Senator Ernst, you've recently written a column in Time magazine about the rise of ISIS in Asia. What can you tell us about that?
Well, we really need to continue to focus on ISIS and the spread of extreme terrorism around the globe. We have seen that Southeast Asia has been a hot spot for a very long time. There are Al-Qaeda affiliates there, those groups that are now swearing allegiance to ISIS. We must continue to focus on those groups no matter where they are. We tend to think of Syria and Iraq and Afghanistan, Libya, but now we really need to focus on the Philippines and other countries in Southeast Asia, because they are out there, they are growing, they are developing. We don't want to see them using those countries as a platform to push their terroristic agenda towards the United States. So we do have to focus on it. I've encouraged the president to do so.
All right, and again, switching topics again now to a more kind of highly contested topic. We've heard that you hear a lot of people kind of voicing frustrations with the Waters of the U.S. rule as you've been kind of traveling around the state of Iowa. What can you tell us about that, and what's happening in Washington in regards to that rule?
Well, right now, of course, I had a Congressional Review Act, which did pass through the Senate and through the House. It went to the President of the United States. The bill would have overturned the Waters of the U.S. expanded definition in Congress. The President, however, vetoed that measure. I am hearing all across the state of Iowa from Iowans that are very, very concerned about what this will do to their businesses, what it will do to their farms, their ranches. I'm hearing from cities, local city governments, our county governments. They're all extremely concerned about this, and this would virtually shut down our economy and make it very difficult for businesses to expand and do business in Iowa. We see this all across the United States. So right now it is on hold because it has been vetoed by the president. We do not have enough support to override that presidential veto. It is in the 6th District Court, though, and we expect that the court system will overturn the EPA's excessive rule, that overburdensome rule. So we'll continue to watch this as it progresses, but there is so much concern about the Waters of the U.S. expanded definition, not just in Iowa, but all across the United States.
All right, thank you so much, Senator Ernst. We definitely appreciate your time, and thanks again for joining us today.
My pleasure. Thank you.